Young Turks, sponsored by GoDaddy.com.
A judicial candidate in Oklahoma who is fighting off political attacks by his own daughter.
Jesus Lord mercy.
Drama. All right, his name is John Mantooth. I'm serious.
That's an awesome name. Hello, I'm Mr. Mantooth.
And he hopes to be a judge in Oklahoma. And his daughter and son-in-law just took out a newspaper ad urging people to not vote for him. Okay, do not vote for him.
That's harsh, man.
They even created a website titled don'tvoteformydad.com.
Oh, man. When you get an elbow from the sky from your own daughter like that, that's got to hurt the big guy. I mean, that's a steel cage match. You're coming off all the way up off that, what is it, 30 feet or so with that body slam?
Yeah.
That's Superfly Snuka stuff, man. All right, enough wrestling analogies. So it turns out she thinks he was a hosebag for leaving her and their mom earlier in their lives.
Right.
Right. And now, but his Mantooth's theory is that her husband used to be partners with the guy he's running against.
Right, his opponent. His name is Greg Dixon. And, you know, his son-in-law is denying. He's saying, no, absolutely not. I'm no longer friends with this Greg Dixon. Our relationship dissolved years ago when we stopped working at the same firm. But it sounds super fishy because so far I failed to find a specific reason why the daughter and son-in-law would be so against this Mantooth gentleman.
Yeah, you know, the thing is, the initial divorce and you know, leaving the family, et cetera, happened in 1981. Now, that doesn't mean she wasn't hurt by it. I'm sure she was, right? And you wouldn't take out an ad like this against your own dad unless you harbored a lot of resentment in many ways, right? But that happened back in 1981, right? So for her to now go out of her way to try to make sure he loses, you know, of course we don't know. He could be a real hosebag. You know, he could be a real Mantooth. Or, you know, there's something else fishy going on here. And, yeah, and she says, oh, he's, you know, he's done a lot of people dirty. I'm just one of the people he's done dirty, and we all think this way, et cetera. But who knows who's right? All I know is that's tough to get done by your own daughter like that, man.
I know, it's super tough. And by the way, that newspaper ad that the daughter took out also highlights cases in which Mantooth had been sued in the past. Shady.
Okay, that's what she says. So, can you ever imagine doing that to your dad?
No, I can't imagine spending that much time and energy hating someone that much. Like, if I dislike someone...
I think you could.
No.
Not your dad, because you love your dad. But
I do love my dad.
But spending so much time and energy to hate someone?
No. Look, I can really dislike someone and I can really hate someone. Does that mean I'm going to spend my own resources on getting revenge? Like time, money? I mean, it costs money to take out a newspaper ad. No, hell no. I have my own skeezy ways.
All right, well, that's a different story.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. But look, it's tough. It's tough, man. We don't know how it feels to get burned by your own dad, you know? And so it's a tough situation. But it's interesting. It's definitely good drama. And Mantooth, that's a hell of an Oklahoma name, man. Although he sounds more like a mountain man than anything else. But here comes Mantooth. Or it sounds like a wrestling name, which is also good. Oh, no, Mantooth! Clothesline! Okay, all right. Sign up at GoDaddy.com with TYT3 promo code, and you get any .com domain name for just $7.49. I don't think you can beat that offer. In fact, I'm positive you can't beat it. Go.